Project Lifers, it's Lisa here. I have another video that I want to share with you, and I know it's been a while since the last one, but I've been busy. Life's been crazy this time of the year. With right before Thanksgiving I moved, and then there was Thanksgiving and Christmas and New Year's. It's just been crazy, but that's good because I've been out living my life and creating memories, and that's what Project Life is all about. So I'm just here in my sweatshirt, hair up in a bun, and wanted to share 3 different ideas I have with you on how to incorporate more than a picture a day into Project Life. Now I know some of you are going, wait a minute, more than a picture a day? Because it's hard to get a picture a day, but I am a picture freak. I love to take pictures. Anyone that knows me knows I always have a camera with me, so I have a hard time narrowing it down to just one picture or one story that I want to tell for a particular day. So I wanted to share with you 3 different ways that I do that and make it work with my Project Life. The first is a 4x6 collage, and I just created this in Picasa. Picasa is something you can just download off the internet for free, and I'll do a video on that another day and another time. I don't have time right now because I hate it when people say, oh, it's really easy to do. You just do this and this and this, but I'm a visual person. I like to see it done, and then that way I can recreate it. So if I can do it, believe me, anyone can do it. It's not hard at all, but I just selected the pictures I wanted, created a 4x6 landscape collage in Picasa. This was when a friend came over to watch a movie and have a girls' night. We painted nails, and so I wanted to include all 3 pictures from that night, but I didn't want it to take up any extra space in my Project Life, and I didn't have a lot of extra journaling to go with it. So this was the perfect solution. Just created the collage, printed it off at Walmart, rounded off the corners, stuck it in for that day, and I'm done, and I have 3 pictures from that day instead of 1 without taking up any extra space. So that was the first solution. The second solution is to do an 8x10 collage. Again, same thing in Picasa. I just selected the pictures I wanted, it created it for me, I printed it off at Walmart and stuck it in this plastic sheet. As you can see, the sheet's a little bit bigger than the picture. This is an 8x10, and the sheet is just a regular size paper sheet protector, 8.5 by 11. I've seen people where they stitch this on the side so it fits more snugly, but I don't have the time to do that, and I don't have a sewing machine, so this option works just fine for me. But on this one, we found an armadillo in our backyard, and they tear up the lawn and the landscaping, so we didn't want it there anymore. So we put it in we were able to catch it in a live trap, and we took it out and released it at the lake. And then we stayed and threw rocks in the water. My brother was showing us his cool Karate Kid moves. And so I wanted to include all those pictures from this day, but I didn't want them to be in a little 4x6 slot because there was a lot of pictures and I wanted to see what was going on and not have it be these teeny little squares. So this was the option I came up with for that. Again, same thing on the back. This is when we went to a baseball game. We got to be up in the suite, and I wanted you to be able to see people's faces instead of it being a little teeny square in a 4x6 slot. 8x10 collages are a great option to do that. The third option, and the best for last that I love, is Design C. I know I've talked about this before, but this has really been a lifesaver for incorporating more pictures into Project Life. I had professional pictures taken of my daughter and I, because the last time I had that done was like when she was 2, and now she's going to be 5, and I really wanted to capture this stage of her life. So we had this done, and I had 10 pictures, and to fill up the extra slots, the 11th and 12th slot, I just put in filler cards from the core kit. You could put journaling here, you could put another picture. I just happened to have 10 pictures, so that's what I filled this up with. I love this because these were nice pictures that I really wanted to be able to see, and so I was able to have a 4x6 of them instead of in a collage where one of the pictures might be really small, like this one where you couldn't see it very well. And I was really surprised when I started looking at this and doing the math. This option of Design C is actually quite a bit cheaper than doing the 8x10 collage, which surprised me. So let me give you figures on that. This 8x10 collage from Walmart is $2.84, and that's not a bad price to have a nice, 8x10 picture. But this from Walmart is a lot cheaper. Each picture was 9 cents. Since I had 10 pictures, that's 90 cents. And then this Design C page protector from Becky Higgins It comes in a package of 12 for $6.99. So that made this sheet a little bit more than 58 cents. So if you add the pictures plus the page protector, that comes to a total of $1.48. Now, I don't know about you, but I would much rather have big 4x6 pictures for $1.48 than a $2.84 collage. Now, both are good options, but this is the one I prefer for things like this because I'm saving $1.36, plus I get bigger pictures, which that to me is a great deal. And $1.36 doesn't sound like much, but that starts to add up really quickly over time. So Design C is where it's at. I'm definitely going to be using this. I love this, especially for with all the holidays we've had with Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's. I can put up to 12 pictures if I want. I can just not put a journaling card here and on the back and put a picture instead. And I can have 12 pictures for Christmas Eve, 12 pictures for Christmas Day or Thanksgiving. If I don't want to do any journaling, I can just have all pictures. If I want to do a little journaling, I can take up one of those slots with a journaling card. And I've got a bunch of pictures to celebrate big events like birthdays or holidays. And that's going to definitely be my go-to excuse me, for when I want to include more pictures. So if you have any questions, please feel free to ask them. I'm more than happy to share my system and what works for me. I'm loving all the ideas that are floating around about Project Life. Sometimes I have to admit I get a little overwhelmed because I'm like, wow, I want to do this and this, and I love how that lady did that. But I have to keep reminding myself that I have to do what works for me, and I can't get caught up in thinking, oh, mine isn't as pretty as hers, because no one's going to be comparing them. My family loves what I've done. I love what I've done with my Project Life, and that's the whole point, is that it needs to be what works for you and needs to be a system that you'll actually use to get your Project Life done. So anyways, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye.